And welcome back to on these too. We're looking at 158,000 losses for the turn, with a major breakthrough near Orel. This is the bit here that worries me. They're pushing south towards Kiev. We need to stop that. That is just rude. I'm ready to fall back to this side of Chernigov. Generally, this is not a good place to be. I'm probably just going to sacrifice that guy there. And again, I'm using the Wasser keys. You'd think I'd know what I was doing. Alright. 29th Army is about to become very popular. Alright. Thoughts are on, I just don't have any. I got this whole gap here. I need to block. Man, these are some bad life choices. Right, you are shattered. There's no point trying to hold that ground. Likewise, this is all doomed. You guys are going to have a really bad day. I'm really trying to figure out what to do with that massive hole in my line. Right, so we got guys surrounded here. Let's face it, they're done for. Yeah, we're getting people to the line. Try and defend this. Again, the most cavalry. Not the best use for cavalry. It's not best for the use of me ever. You can get to here and then unload. Actually, perfectly on this side of the river. Need a HQ back there. Welcome to the Rifle Corps. Alright. I really think I'm going to have to struggle to keep them this side of Stelino. Alright. Again, let's try and preserve some of the armoured units. Bring this HP back here. To undo that move. Bring up here because they actually have guys in there. This HQ is empty. Move you back there. You're only a core. But you can do something, can't you? Ninth Army's holding this lot. This lot are going to checkerboard just to be annoying. I'm need to fill this gap. Still want to keep my mechanized forces intact as much as possible, but maybe if I can do a bit of a shufty along the line. That's a technical term. Got a depot here. Try and refit a few troops. Now we'll take the HQ being popped. Alright, so yes, Odessa fell. We're just gonna shack aboard. The southern front is gonna retreat back to here and do a supply thingy. And that's looking grim, isn't it, down there? They need more troops. Moving up. Well, it's not looking too bad. We got a defensive line forming. I mean, that's a solid line of troops. A line of troops made of paper, but it's a line of troops. Here we actually look like we have forces to at least contest the area. And then we'll put the secondary line in behind them. And then we'll put in another, these guys here on the flank north of Tula. Now, the interesting thing is here. Ten to 5, no, there's got Pacific Panthers. Yeah, we still killed 14 tanks. 14 tanks. We lost 130. That's better than nothing. Alright, so you're 19th Army, you have nobody in command really. You join somebody else, you guys will be 19th. Yeah, okay, that's a line, isn't it? Okay. Lulensk doesn't look too bad. Maybe we pull these two HQs back. Medium to range. Where's your HQ? Oh, it's all the way up there. Alright. Okay, so you've already changed HQ this turn. That looks a bit better. Right, it's the marshlands. That 45-ish. Again, we're getting a line of troops. Could be a lot worse. Could be a lot better, obviously. This flank, that's not the K button. I'm not going to do much here. I'll make sure you guy. Got a few more forts along the inside of here. Okay, we got to a depot. We have a fortified region forming here. Bit worried about them punching that way. What the events? Partisans! Woohoo! Okay, so we desperately need to send more troops to the south. I think around the Kursk region. Send to Vosa. You'll see how things collapse next turn. Further south as well, though. Worried about sending only cavalry south. Okay, I've got some AP. I mean, part of me would love to, not love, but would find it interesting to lose Moscow. It's not a complete game over, but that would be an interesting wrinkle to have to deal with. Kursk. I'm so worried about these guys smashing through. Oh, mechanized division. Okay. Now, most of my armor is in the south, and I need to be careful about that. Look at the map, I've got a few more troops. At the Baku Air Base. Got HQ in Grozny. The North Caucasus Air Force in there. End of this one, I'll try and remember to go back and check. Now, good thing is, at the bottom here, all my reserves are green. I don't have to send anyone else to there. Bad news is there's only 110,000 men. Because I drained this quite heavily. 93 is fine. Okay, so there's quite a few anti-tank units, but they're still in the 30s and 50s. Some more cavalry units. You have to order some infantry divisions. I need infantry. I need guys who can hold. Like, attacking is a dream. So, Alpha divisions. 8 AP. Build 2 more. Right, soon, I have more AP than I know what to do with. Moment, we're in the bad times. Do that move because he's still on tank. Yeah, train tank. God, it'd be amazing if you drive tanks down. Okay. Got several units. So we got a ton of fighter bombers in this. I will have a look at this when we reach the next turn. But now, let the pain begin. Actually, automatic depots. Oh, not enough admin points to do automatic depots. Oh, you guys are screwed. We're going to take a rail this turn. Which is massively ahead of schedule. They blasted through in this out. That is bad. I'm not sure what else I could do to stop them though. It's just where they're concentrating their line. Build a fortified unit, build an air base. Oh, here, being air group from reserves. Okay, the operational command group. Okay. Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Is this how you get to reserves? Have I just randomly clicked a new button after 200 hours of play? That's just saying. I have just learned a new button. Good lord. Gray learned something. Where's this operational? Here we go, 50-50, so. Let's see about Leningrad. Yeah, you're at full capacity. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we got some extra planes out. Play with that later. Oh, we just found another couple hundred guys. Let's march you south. Okay, now it's pain time. Put it off as long as I can. Okay. Yeah, pushing up here now. Into land held longer than I was expecting. Yeah, they're routing those guys, surrendering those guys. Alright, they only retreated. They routed. Alright. Ooh, they shattered that guy. Right, please run out of fuel, run out of fuel. Ah, I gotta go Salensk. Last time was just an oddity. I knew it was. Now Kiev's going to be a much harder problem. Okay, they're grinding their way up here. Routing. Ooh, that was 10k losses. That was a bad one. Click through that one really quick. They're thinking. They're thinking. pushing there. Any turn that we can just hold them is going to be great. Could have gone worse. A bit like that. You know what? It's a slow grinder, not a massive breakthrough. I will take it. These guys here are actually holding their thing around. And another hold where we didn't take any casualties. You go on that. That was all their panzer units, so that was actually too bad. 15 tanks, and we only retreated. We just need 3 divisions in place just to have an acceptable loss. We haven't got to the south yet. We don't talk about the south. Again, only a retreat. It's a retreat. Things are slowing. Slowing like a month later than they should have, but yeah. Nice silence. I'm happy with the silence. Okay, we held. Curse, that's not bad. I mean, they've taken a load of ground here, but get some hold results, scouted results. Okay, okay. No, this is good, this is good. No, they are taking some losses. Yeah, that's really good. They brought all these heavy troops here, but that's the first major breakthrough they've had. Yeah, they have to bring the panzers up to do this. Okay. Yeah, they've committed a large chunk of their panzer units there. Here's a push on Kiev. Scouted. Held. Some Romanians. Hungarians are green. Romanians are bluish. Okay. Getting routed off screen. But we held there. Nice, against a mechanized unit. Could they be running low on supplies for a turn? And we're going to the far south where they're pushing us back a bit. Come on. Run out of steam. So I'm cutting in on this turn where I've discovered the new button. To I'm moving you. So yes, I can right click on this. Bring air groups in from reserve. The whole group. Look at this. March up an air force soon. But yeah, alright, so back to the numerous clickings. Okay, so we are back in. Yeah. Got some attacks off. Got a bit of damage in. Overall our losses. 157 again. But Kiev held. Just shift some troops south. Actually, no, I can't shift that troops south because we've got a breakthrough going on in this direction as well. But they didn't push too far towards Kursk, which is good. I was hoping that maybe that would work, but no. You gentlemen continue a retreat across the river. They try to get across here and here, but we are going to stop them. Okay, so you guys are going to become reserves. You guys are going to become reserves. Alright, you're too battered to be reservists. Okay, we need to do something about this bush there. They're trying to flank us. So I'll just literally put you on reserve. I don't think I can. I think my best option is to try and checkerboard through this. You're depleted. Already on refit. You start digging in the south. You fine gentlemen are doing your job. God, that's paper thin. Let's just hope having armour there will help stop their armour. But yeah, that actually felt like a better turn. I know it's another brutal one, but like they haven't advanced 100 miles. I've a chance to dig in several of these places. Don't have anyone I can. You're depleted. This is not looking good. But again, there's not that much I can be doing. Orel held, but Orel is also in massive danger. Oh, that's the point. All these guys need to come after. 29th Army. Army. Yeah, the 29th Army is now joined an actual unit. Okay, so this is looking okay. Rotate those two units. Now, different definitions of okay, of course. Right. Again, Smolensk. Not that much of an advance here. We got a chance to smack up some tanks. What's he going to take? Actually, with their reserves in. No. Come on, let me kill some tanks. Can you reserve for someone standing right here? What I want to do is kill some tanks. Being mean. Don't like him. Just channel my son there for a second. It's not that bad. That feels like a disservice to him. Right, we need another depot here. We don't want to build depots here. Because it's not near a rail line. Of course it's not. Well, you just guys just have to suffer, aren't you? This whole line of unready troops is just going to bump all the moment and just go. And then me with no other option but to spread these guys out and hope they don't crumple too quickly. Ah, more cavalry units. Okay. I need you down here. I do feel thin in the Ural region. Although this is going to be a quietish turn. That's kind of what you want at this stage of the game, you know? There's not much I can do because people are in the best positions they can be in. Now we're getting some fortifications in. I'm going to automatic depot now. Normally have so many admin points you don't notice those 5. Area for making raids. Can't see anyone hanging around too much. First of all, a lot of digging in, that's fine. Yeah, we're kind of checkerboarding against the Romanians a bit. Yeah, just kind of spread out, lads, and refit if you can. Pull you back to depot, you are a tank unit. Yeah, I've actually been able to move guys out of reserve. So, honestly, feels like I've learned something new here. I know I should read the manual. I did read the manual, but it was years ago and didn't go in. That's the problem. Assumed knowledge. I assumed that the automatic button would do its job. That's a lie. But, you know, say you become a better player. I've been able to do okay against the AI on normal. It's only now I've stepped up to a challenging that I'm happy to actually learn. Honestly, that's what we're here for. I mean, the dream would be to smash this guy, but it's not going to happen, and I'm not going to waste the lives of my guys. You can move into there. No, they've got reserves. They know what they're doing. These HQ's back a little bit. There we go. The line is slowly forming now, isn't it? Oh, great. Look at that. That's much better, isn't it? And then most of these were the ones that didn't have like a good morale. Say the theory here, does it? Yeah. 10,000 men to the front. 11,000. Cavalry only like 5, so yeah, well, they can do something. You can't beat a few infantry divisions. And the separate tanks aren't looking too bad, but their order of battle is a bit low. We'll of course take the cavalry divisions. Glorious Soviet Union, all the minions it can get. We'll take the heavy guns. And the anti-tank are still sitting there at a low level. Because stuff's getting blown up before we can replace it. Alright, we'll build. Oh, wrong B. More rifle division. Bunch of mortars because they're free. These guys are only 1, so let's get some howitzer regiments up. Okay. Been the best I can be. Hopefully I haven't put you guys too close. Let's actually pull you back a little bit. Because I'm worried that there will be a massive breakthrough in the front. There's a lot of armour there. I don't know how I'm going to stop it. Right. Panic. Panic. Alright. Oh, I didn't know I still had someone down there. Right. They're routing us here. Let's say that northern push, that could be a big encirclement. Okay, they only retreated them though. I mean, holding Leningrad's a name. Huh? We held, they actually took more casualties. We will take that whenever we can. Yeah, here is the Soviet Union. Go on, work towards guard status. You just have to be punched in the face enough times to get guard status. Now they're surrounded. Alright, please have another quiet turn. If advance quickly, they might be low on supplies. Do a cheeky retreat there. Route there. Retreat. Eld? Eld is good. Yeah. See, it's taking a lot of men. They routed us, but that was 58,000 men in that attack. It slows their advance. Gives everyone else that extra turn of digging. Just retreat. Scout it. Yeah. route there. They've closed up ground, but there's no massive breakthroughs. So far, so good. Alright, now we're moving. Just a bit of silence. They're back and forth in all over the place. Alright. It's a small grind, we can take it. Okay, this is getting closer, but they're not made any massive breakthroughs. Or held for an upturn. They're moving more so towards Kursk now, aren't they? Do have a line on Kharkov already, if I remember. All about holding. Oh, they took Kiev. Alright, I was hoping to hold them there a bit longer. That's not great. And they're securing it quite heavily as well. Routed. Okay. This isn't too bad. Oop, there's a big push down towards Bifrost. It's down to +5, which means we're doing okay. Ah, there's a chance we got some more units here. Man can dream, a man can dream. The checkerboard guys are getting smashed up here. Only to be expected. Okay, got 5,000 sorties off, so that's what all those extra planes have done. So, that's not bad. Only 131,000 losses this turn. I think we just crossed the 1,000,000 men captured there. Okay, so 1.72 is disastrous. The line mostly held. We can cut that guy off there. Yeah, so loss of Kiev is a pain. I'm going to be careful about this here. I may have to pull out towards Kharkov. A lot of troops they're threatening. Zelensk. Yeah, well, that's what's going to happen. Last time was just a threat. And then, yeah. Slowly advancing towards Leningrad. Overall, not bad. Okay. Thanks very much for watching. I'll pick you up next time.